Clay McKinney, Developer On-Ramp, Introduction to HTML course. We've been talking about web graphics. I thought I was done, but I've changed my mind. There's one more thing I want to talk about. You may have heard of responsive web design, which is when you design a web page that acts differently on a phone or acts differently on a small screen than it would act on a big screen, and that sort of thing. Most of that, well, for one thing, if you're making a very simple web page with just plain HTML elements like I've been teaching you, and no, sort of decoration, it's not an issue, right? I mean, you're never going to run into a problem. It's going to look fine. It's going to look, good. It's going to look about the same on the phone and on a computer screen. But anyway, most responsive web design techniques require CSS, which we haven't talked about yet because this is the HTML class, CSS or JavaScript. There is one method involving images that's straight up HTML only, and I thought I should show it to you. You can tell I've been reading about it here on the w3schools.com site. All right, so let's go play with this. It's called the picture element, and it has an image source inside of it. And the point of it is that you can specify a large image source and a smaller one. And we have both of those. Remember that that selfie that I took? We have a really, really big one that would be great for retina displays or 4K TVs or whatever. You might want to have the extra large resolution one for that, and then keep the 500 pixel by 500 pixel version for for other displays. So we can set that up pretty easily with this picture element. All right, let's see. So here we are in web graphics, and I'm just going to change this one that we've got. So we're going to start a picture. After our image, we'll close picture. Okay, this is the smaller one, so that's our backup. Because all of the old browsers that understand the image tag, that don't understand the picture tag, we'll just ignore the picture tag and run with the image tag. So that's going to be the automatic default. Okay, and we can make a source for the larger one. So it's a source element with a media attribute, and in the media attribute, in parentheses, which is weird, but it actually makes sense if you've once you see how responsive web design looks in CSS, this kind of fits with that. So it looks kind of weird here. Anyway, we're going to say if the minimum width, in parentheses, if min width, and they're talking about the width of the window, if min width is, let's say, 1000 pixels, right? Then we're going to have a different source. Okay, so that's exactly what we've got here. A notepad window is breaking it. No, I don't want to download my notepad. Thank you. Okay, so the media attribute and the source set attribute, and that's going to point to the bigger image. All right, source set, and that'll be the end of it. All right, let's go get that bigger image. Okay, so here's the bigger one. And it's in images / and then I copied that, so I'm going to paste it there. That's all we need. We'll tab that one in to line up with it. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's see how it does. and we will go back over here to our, this is the web graphics HTML page. Okay. Boing, boing, boing. Okay, so this window is more than 1,000 pixels wide, so it's using the high-res source. I'm going to shrink it. Shrink. Oh, there. Okay, so when I crossed the threshold, it went down to the 500 pixel by 500 pixel one. Isn't that cool? So that's how you can do a little responsive web design trick without having to use any CSS or JavaScript. It's straight HTML. It's been around for a while, but it hasn't been supported by all the browsers. So, you know, you could go look that up on can I use, that sort of thing. All right, well, that's all I want to do with this one. I want to do one more video where we review what we went over in this section and add it to our list of tags. All right, so I'll see you then. Thanks.